Hello and welcome back here. Right, I've got some stuff planned for today. What I want to try and do is fill in this area here with a waterway through to the docks, so that when we make whatever we're making over there and send it on the boats have somewhere to go. So I'm thinking we cut a path through here and we join it up with this waterway here and bring it in somewhere here. Yeah, so that's what I thought we would start with today. So what I'm going to do, as you can see, this is the docks, and if we have a waterway coming through here connecting to here, things start to make sense. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll get some stuff prepared and then we will get cracking. Okay, so made a start. I've come through to this point, and while we've been away, I also made a little addition to our fleet. So these boats, they're going to be taking goods from our village and roundabout over through here. You can see this one's on its way now down this way. We'll have to figure out a nice way to decorate all this through here to the docks and then off to distant lands. Yeah, so that's the plan. I think that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm just going to offload a couple of bits and pieces. Let's get in here. Right, so I need to make what do I need to make? Few chests. 4 will do. And then if we head over here, boom. Right, so I'm saying we put a couple of chests there and we fill up with bread. So that one's carrying that, and this one is carrying this many's. And we also want to transport some hay. So we don't want it too clean and nice. Can we go there? Yep. Can we get one in there? Perfect. Right, so that's that. We're transporting our bread from our flour mill over there. So as you can see now, I think our main export is wheat products. So at some point we're gonna have to find a decent spot for a wheat field, a big one. So we'll sort that out at some point. Not important right now. Right, what are we going to do right now is carve out a channel for a canal type thing. So that is what we're going to do. We are ready. Yep, we're ready. Let's go. Off we go. Over here. So right. Let's see. We want it nice. We want a nice decent sized channel, but not too big, because at the end of the day it's just a canal type situation, something like that. And then if we take from here like that, I'm thinking we just do it. I don't know, should we just do it one wide? I think one wide will do. No, we might, not wide, deep I mean, deep. We may have to go a little bit deeper actually. But maybe we could sort that out afterwards. Okay. Right. Yeah, maybe we can sort that out afterwards. Let's just get the basic shape one first. Let's see where we're up to. Okay, so I've set out the walls. I'm just putting a last little topper on top of the walls. It's simple. I can't do anything too complicated here, because there's other things that we need to do. We might be able to go back later on and add a little bit of detail, but for now we're going to do these walls really simple. And this side might go a little bit bigger. I don't know, because it might need to be a retaining wall. We'll adjust later on, but for now we're just going to get the basic structure in. Now we need to go along and just fill these back up with a little bit of dirt. Just finish it off a little bit so it looks neat and tidy. That's all we need right now. Yeah, I just need to fill in these little odd bits. Nothing complicated, just these oversights. Yeah, so I'll get these in and then we'll see where we are. Okay, so we've got our walls in. We've tidied our grass area up a little bit, and I've put a wide path running through all the way to the docks. And now you can see that our canal is starting to make sense. We're going to connect our wheat fields and our flour mill, our little village dock, to the main Docklands. And I think that I'm going to build in this area a storehouse. So what I'm thinking is the storehouse is going to be feeding the city with wheat and wheat products. So wheat and bread, hay bales, stuff like that. So this will be the main storehouse for the city's wheat. So I've got a couple of ideas of things to do. I need to talk to a couple of people just to make sure that they're okay, because this isn't my area. I'm kind of just tagging on to what Leon's doing here, and he's done such an amazing job. I don't want to be messing up what he's done, and I don't want to be doing things that he doesn't want done. But I'm going to ask him if we can put some tracks down and make a tram system maybe. And then if he thinks it's alright, maybe put a couple of boats docked here at the Docklands, unloading the wheat, sending it through to the storehouse. I'll see what he says. It might not, as I say, it might not fit in with what he wants to do, but we'll figure that out, and we'll do that together. But as you can see, he's got canals and he's got drainage systems going in and out of the city. So the whole thing, I think in my head, it will. So yeah, what we're gonna do, I'm building the storehouse now. Just got a little design in my head. I'll see how it works out. I'm gonna try my best to follow what Leon's already done around here. So I'm going to use some sandstone as the internal walls and just see how it looks. Yeah, so we'll see what we can do. I'll be back in a minute. Right, so this is what we've got so far. We've got a rim around the top done. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of detail around the bottom, and then we'll see how it looks, see if we like it, see if we want to change anything else. But yeah, so this is going to help us to connect our area to everywhere else, because the one thing I did want to do once things started to develop was to connect everything and make everything work with what everybody else had already built. And I think we're starting to achieve that. I think we're getting there, and in my eyes, I think it's looking good. So yeah, this storehouse, I'm not sure about the oak yet. I'm undecided. I'll see what the sandstone looks like next to me, and if I don't like it, because Leoman's used dark oak, and I think if I'm going to try and keep it the same, I might change it out. I might change it to the, but if it was on its own, I think it would be alright, but because it's got to match this, I might change it. I'll decide on that in a minute. Okay, so I am thinking that the sandstone and the oak, it looks alright, don't get me wrong, but I think it would look better as dark oak. I really do. So I might have to go and get some dark oak and change this out, just to match in with what's already been built in the area. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. So let's just see what these bricks look like. I'm not sold on the bricks. I'm not sold. Nah, they're gone. Let me figure out exactly what I'm going to do here. Then I'll come back. I'll do a little bit of building, and then I'll bring you back when I've got something a little bit better, because I'm not liking the way this is at the moment. Right, I'll bring you back soon. Okay, so here we are. I've done a little bit of build. Well, I've done a lot of building. I've put a tram system in, and we kind of we got a floaty friend. Yeah, I put this. I put these. What's going on here? This is all kinds of glitched out. Anyway, yeah, the minecart picked him up, and he's been here for a couple of hours now, just going back and forward, having a laugh, having a good time. There we go, we're back to normal. So yeah, I've done a little bit of building. I swapped out the oak for the dark oak, and I think it matches better. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put a little bell tower, clock tower thing on top of here. and that is going to finish this off. But what I'm going to do, I haven't got a lot of time left, so I'm going to finish this episode with a time lapse. So what I'll do is I'll say goodbye now, and I hope you enjoy this little buildy time lapse. And guys, I hope to see you in the next episode. Leave some comments and like and subscribe, and I'll see you later, guys. Much love. Bye now.